Episode 3688, Let Go So You Can Grow.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. Are you ready for an extraordinary week? Come on, I know you are. You're probably thinking, not really. I don't want to be awake. It's Monday. Yes, it is. But rise and shine because God's got something in store for you. Let go so you can grow. For those of you who are brand new, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter. They keep it simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, inspiring connection and community. All right, so hold on to your seats because sometimes I just feel like some days are more of a ride of an adventure than others. Do you ever wake up that way going, oh my goodness, here we go again? And then other times it's like, I don't think I'll ever experience this. What was I thinking? Okay, maybe you experience that when you lay your head on the pillow for the night. But regardless of where you are, morning or night, listening to this, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for believing in yourself. Thank you for saying, you know what? I matter because what I do impacts the world that I touch. And I'm talking about you, my friend. I'm not talking about me. You're an extension of me. We're family. And so everything that we do together, when you show up here, when you share, when you subscribe, when you leave comments, when you send me notes, it matters because you matter. And I think most of the time, we're just kind of floating through life, hoping that somebody notices us, hoping that somebody says, you know what, you made a difference in my life. Well, today I want you to know you make a difference in my life because your time here, listening and allowing yourself to go a little bit deeper allows you to go further in your life with your dreams, with your aspirations, whatever they are. I do believe God's got something extraordinary in store for you absolutely every day, but you have to be searching for his God winks or you'll miss them. And the negative stuff will sweep you away and it'll take you down the alley that's all dark and you'll be like, oh yeah, what another day. And then you go to bed and you're sitting here going, well, how was your day? And you just want to literally sleep it away. But then you can't sleep because you're waking up. You know, when we're caught in this cycle that just has us spinning round and round and round, at some point we have to stop. And we have to be willing to jump because too much of our time is spent in the past. Why do you give more hours to something you can't change? What you have is here and now. Let go so you can grow. When we're trying to live out our dreams and discover our purpose in life, somehow we forget that the past matters more than the present or even the future. And we just get caught up in all of it. We tie ourselves to all the failures of what didn't work, but forget the few things that worked well. Seriously. You can't live a life on purpose with a divine design if you let your past become your present. Oftentimes we give hope to the ashes and forget to discover the beauty in the adventure. Think about that. What are you giving hope to? What are you holding on to? When you hold on to something, you're giving it hope. It's like, yeah, I got this. But most of the time it's the ashes. And it's like, really? Should I be holding on to the past in that regard? Because when you're doing that, you're forgetting to discover the beauty in the adventure. Who you are and who you are becoming is a journey of a lifetime. If you want to grow God's way, you have to let go. That is your KISS to keep it simple strategy. Let go so you can grow. Because if you continue to hold tight onto the past, you neglect the beauty of the present and the endless possibilities and opportunities of the future. Letting go is not just a choice. It's a masterpiece in motion where growth, self-discovery, and becoming who you are created to be shine brightly. Where's your light today? How did you wake up this morning? Did you wake up going, yes, we only have about 2.5, 3 more weeks of school. I can do this. Or was it, Nope, snooze times 2 times 3 times 4. Maybe it was not even snooze. Maybe it was just roll over and you just don't get up. Maybe dad has the kids instead because you're divorced and you're a single mom. Maybe you just roll over and you're like, nah, I can sleep another 30 minutes. I don't really need to get up and take a shower. I'll just put on some extra deodorant. I'll throw my hair back. It'll all be good. Yet you carry all the stuff of the weekend on you because you didn't give yourself a refreshment. There's something about water refreshing our spirit. If you got up this morning and you're like, yes, I'm raring to go. This is awesome. I honestly don't know how many people wake up that way. I got to tell you, I woke up that way. Past few days, it's been like, yes, Lord, thank you. And I had some really deep conversations in the shower with him. That's where my shower inspirations are. And I'm like, I know not everything's going to be perfect, but in this moment, I am so grateful. And wait, I'm grateful every moment. But right now, just right this moment, I appreciate where I am. And I know life's going to happen and chaos is going to brew up, and that's okay. We'll get through it. Just remind me to come and be grateful again. Most people don't see the blooms. They only see the petals that have fallen. What do you see? Well, if you're one who says, I want to let go so I can grow. I want to do something else. I want to spring up from what I think I need to do to what God has in store for me. Then it looks like this. Number 1, you've got to practice forgiveness. Holding on to grudges, resentment, and bitterness only poisons your spirit and it hinders your growth. To truly let go and move forward, you've got to practice forgiveness. Not just toward others, but toward yourself as well. We can be our worst enemy, our worst critic, right? You're holding on to the past. You got those ashes and you're like, I just can't let go. I just can't do it. I'm not that great, and this is why. I'm not good enough, and this is why. Why is it that we can give our bullet points to our negativity in life, but when it comes to our positive, it's like, flatline, crickets, nothing said. And maybe you go all the way back to high school, or if you went to college and you had a few of those accolades and achievements and you're like, yeah, I got that. But then you stop and you're like, well, what do I have now? We've got to practice forgiveness to ourselves too, and definitely to others. But remember this, you're not forgiving them of the action that was done to you. It's about letting go and letting God. And that is so hard to do, but I'm here to tell you because I practice it every single day. I have to wake up saying, okay, today I'm choosing to let go and let God. I'm choosing to let go so I can grow. God's got it, I don't. Release the burden of past mistakes and choose to forgive. And that will allow healing and freedom to enter your heart. You'll be like, okay, this is something different. I don't have it because God's got it. Practice forgiveness. Number 2, cultivate mindfulness. Embrace the power of mindfulness to anchor yourself in the present moment. By being fully aware of your thoughts and your emotions and your surroundings, you get to let go of the grip the past has on you. And let me tell you, it's a tight ball and chain. That past will hold you down as long as you give it permission. But when you change your mind, that mindfulness allows you to detach from negative patterns of thinking and open yourself up to new opportunities and possibilities. Change is a constant, but growth is a choice. Cultivate mindfulness. And finally, number 3, embrace surrender. Surrendering control and trusting in what God has for you can be very freeing. Letting go of the need to micromanage every aspect of your life and instead surrendering to God's plan can lead to immense growth and transformation. Why? Because you're tapping into who God is, your relationship with Him, and now you're working in step with Him and not against Him. A lot of times we're trying to work under our own control, our own strength. You're only as strong as your weakness. So don't try to be everything. Let God do it for you. Surrender. Yes, that means you still have to put in the work. You still have to do the reps. You still have to show up. But you're not doing it by yourself. Trust in the journey laid out before you. Have faith that all things work together for your good, not the results necessarily that you want. I didn't say that. I said for your good, the way God sees it. And release this need to constantly fight against the current. Sometimes if we let go and let God, and we let go so we can grow, it changes everything. Because now we're not forcing ourselves to be someone that we're not. We allow that transformation to begin. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. So when you give yourself permission to practice forgiveness, and you're cultivating that mindfulness and you're ready to say, yes, I'm going to embrace surrender. I don't know what it looks like, but every day I'm going to try it, Christiane. I'm just going to get up and I'm going to try this. You pave the way for personal growth, a spiritual awakening, and alignment with God's divine purpose designed for you, uniquely you. You were created on purpose for a purpose. You weren't just created because, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, great, you got an egg and a sperm and poof, there you are. Kind of happens that way. But it doesn't really. You were known before you were even in the womb. And I know if we let our earthly minds kind of wrap ourselves around that, honestly, that's what you should be fearful of. Because with God, nothing is impossible. But if we buy into all this other CRAP in the world, we're going to tumble down the rabbit hole. And I don't know about you, but did you read that fairy tale? Alice in Wonderland, that rabbit hole maybe wasn't such a good idea after all. Eventually, it ended up okay. But what about the in-between? What about that gap? Let go so you can grow. And remember this, letting go is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of strength and faith in the journey ahead. Release the past, embrace the present, and watch yourself grow into the person you are becoming in the future. This is your day to shine brightly. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit CreateYourNow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.